All right, so the battle of the creatures. The Fool versus the Turtle. Mcconnell versus Trump. What is the outcome of this fight? Trump is now lashing out at McConnell. What else is new? But what is the outcome of this fight? And I will also do another reading to see how will this work out for the GOP. I get the feeling that, we did a reading. Who did? I can't remember. I've done 800 readings since then. But we did a reading on whatever it was. But the outcome looked like that they were slowly trying to push Donald Trump towards the doors. McConnell versus Trump. What do we have? We have the moon, so this has no immediate end. This is going to get a little deeper, a little more treacherous. Some feelings are going to be involved and things of that nature. The Hierophant. This does center around the government and the things of that nature. Nine of Cups. King of Wands. The Chariot. Someone's trying to change it here. The Nine of Cups is your desires and your wishes. The Chariot is your progression, your self-discipline, your things of that nature. Again, they are trying to change their GOP. They are trying to change their party. And as a result of doing so, they would love to get rid of Donald Trump because he is not good for the party. They want the progression. They want to... See, if they rip the Band-Aid off, then the Trump supporters get angry and said, oh, you're cutting off our God. The King of Wands and the Page of Swords, they need a new leader. So that's what that is. The Four of Wands, the Nine of Swords, Hermit. So, yeah, that's what I think this is. They are being pressured by Donald Trump. All the while trying to work out their plan. The Hermit, they are indeed trying to search for a way out of Trumpville. But in the meantime, he's still doing damage. It's kind of like if something, like say if your hand was stuck in some sort of tube or what, I don't know, some sort of tube or something, and you're pulling it out, but it's pulling skin, right? It's like scraping along the sides. If you yank it out, then it may break your hand or something. So they're trying not to do it all at once, but all the while they're easing it out, it is still causing damage. And that's what's happening here. This is between McConnell and Trump. McConnell is trying to just be a wall that no matter what Trump throws at it, it doesn't really do damage. Because the political system, this is what I said, when everybody who says they're going to go to Washington to change it realizes that they cannot. Because it existed before you. It existed this way before you. And it's very hard to change when you're just one person. And then you get there and the people who are still called by your name, Republican or Democrat, you understand that they too have an agenda and it doesn't necessarily match yours, so forth and so forth. But they are trying to push him out, but he is going to cause a lot of damage in the meantime. Different agendas though. So now let's see. How will this work for the GOP? What's the outcome here? What is the outcome of Trump's fighting with the GOP? Ten of Cups, Four of Wands. Strength, Three of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. There's that again. Hierophant, there's that again. There is no real damage. The damage that's being done is being done to the community. So the voters, basically. They're the ones, the people who are ride or die for Trump. They are the ones who, I guess, would suffer the most because their attention is divided. Their vote is divided. Their money is divided. However, this is not a Bernie Sanders type thing to where grassroots basically fund your campaign. The voters, that's cute. We need you to go out and vote. You're going to vote Republican anyway. But their big money, they still have strength in that. They still have strength in the reliability. They still have strength in the big money, in the personal wealth, and things of that nature. Like this little spat with this child is not really affecting their pockets like that. It's just not. Again, my card for the community, the Three of Cups. That's where the pressure and the crap is coming in at. Because Donald Trump is doing damage to the community. But he has you bound at the moment. You can't do much about it. But they are still secure in their personal finances. They're still secure in their personal wealth. They're still secure in their governmental positions. So it looks bad, but it's really not. I mean, now from our standpoint, on the other side of the aisle, it's a good thing because your voters are split. Your finances are safe because your donors are your donors and they will remain your donors, but your votes are split. So it'll be interesting to see how many people write Trump's name in at the next presidential election.